free passes.
Bryson Stott, lead man off for the Phillies, takes a fastball for a strike, and we're into the World Series. This year he's the everyday second baseman after sharing time at second and short last year. It's about where he'll top out. And Stott fouls off that fastball, and it's 1-2. Lost the game 4-2. 1-2 coming to Stott, and he comes inside. This is 2-2.
Well, he had that.
Llanos for the Phillies. 2-2 coming to Stott, and he lifts one foul off the right side. First splitter by Senga after. And Stott fouls off the fastball. It's 2-2.
No, Senga's going
from a game they held here Saturday. Here's the 2-2, and Stott goes down swinging on the forkball. And now Turner. And he fouls off a first pitch fastball. It's been a struggle for Turner in the MVP balloting. And now, like Bryce Harper, making the commitment to. It's been alarming, particularly about Turner's start, has been the strikeouts. He's already struck out 59 times this year. This is in a season, one would think. 1-2 coming, and the cutter is bounced, and it's 2-5.
Really? Only on TV.
2-2 coming, and another forkball in the dirt, 3-2.
So now I know.
3-2 coming from Senga to Turner. And Trey flies one out to center, not very deep, and Nimmo comes in a couple of strides. 2 out. This season has gotten off to a very nice start.
Complete reversal from last year. He got off to a miserable start and was getting booed last 300.
He's not hitting for a lot of power. Remember, he was a 30-plus home run guy in Detroit, but he hit just 19 last year. 1-1 from Senga, and he goes to the off-speed pitch. And the forkball below. Castellanos able to lay off that splitter, and it's 2-2. And their offense has not gelled, that's for certain. Castellanos hits one past the mound. Lindor on the charge, gloves, fires, got him. Side retire. ERA in the first inning is well over 7. Schwarber takes outside ball 1. Schwarber having his usual 3 true outcome 5 strikeouts. Led the league in home runs last year with 46, and he takes a fastball for a strike 1-1.
And he should be better here, average-wise. Higher
average is he struck out 200 times last year, and he's on pace for about the same this year.
And when he gets hot, he goes into big long.
2-2 coming to Schwarber, and the forkball misses low, and it's 3-2. JT series over the weekend.
They had a chance to take 3 out of 4 in Atlanta, but Atlanta just.
They lost, snapping the A's 11-game losing streak. Swing and a miss, and Schwarber's a strikeout victim. Here's JT Realmuto. And he fouls away the fastball, 0-1. Realmuto finished 7th. That's a bit of a shocker.
It's another guy. He's a lifetime 2-7.
3-time All-Star. For a long time, he was state of the art. And Cisco Alvarez is going. That might change soon. That swing and a miss. Got him with the forkball. Back-to-back strikeouts for.
Does, and for a hitter, it comes in, Gary, and everybody knows this by now. Bruce Sutter is the one that brought it to.
Alec Boehm hitting 6th in the order. And he pulls one foul. Boehm's had to share time between first base. Boehm's playing 3rd tonight, his normal position. And he breaks his bat and pops one up. McNeil retreating. And Jeff reaches up to make the catch. 6 up and 6 down for yes before falling to the Astros in the World Series. And you know how those postseason runs go? It's Brandon Marshfield. Remember that first game the Phillies played in the postseason last year in the wild card, and they're down 2-0 going to the 9th in game 1. There's a good forkball by Senga. 1-2 to Marsh. 1-2 coming to Marsh, and he fouls off the fastball. Marsh last year, improvement to go with all that defense.
Well, the moves that they made in March was certainly motivated them.
Remember anything about that?
But they certainly had to improve. Right now, he's out pretty much for the year.
Where was that pitch? Yeah. And he chops one slowly to second, and McNeil is there. 7 up and 7 down for Kodai Senga. Here's Cody Clemens. And first pitch curveball misses down for ball 1.
Was that a curve?
Yeah, 72 miles an hour. Clemens, the youngest of Roger Clemens' 4 boys, dumps one into shallow left for the Phillies' first base hit. Dalton Guthrie, also the son of a major leaguer. Dalton's dad is Mark Guthrie, who pitched for the Mets back in 2002 for the Phillies. First time he started in left field. He's been mostly a center fielder. He's fouled away 1-1 minor leagues. Clemens at first with 1 out, and Guthrie swings over the splitter, and it's 1-2.
He's got a good one tonight.
1-2 to Guthrie, and he pops this one up on the infield. McNeil will take charge of it. 2 out.
He followed through. Remarkable.
Bryson Scott skies one along the left field line. Pham coming over near the sidewall and has enough room to make the catch. Caught it in foul territory, and that in the 4th inning. And a first pitch slider that misses low and in, ball 1. And he gets this one in the air to center, and Nimmo should have plenty of room. Right in front of the warning track to grab it. 1 out.
If he was a pitcher, he certainly couldn't do it.
But even as a DH, I mean, just to develop.
And how long it takes everybody else. You know, on your baseball swing, you're going to have motion in your.
Been taking ground balls at first base for quite some time now. They're not going to let him play the field until probably after the All-Star break, but with Schwarber or Castellanos as the DH. Castellanos fouls one back.
Oh.
He's off to a great start since coming back. 1-2 coming, and a high fly ball hit deep to left center field. Back in the gap goes Nimmo on the warning track, right at the fence. He made the catch! He timed it perfectly. In full stride, right 10 rows deep.
Yes.
Although that piece of Citizens Bank Park in left center, that's where that.
So he can time the jump. He knew where the fence was.
Yeah, that's the advantage of making that kind of. Thought it was going out. Thus Schwarber inside with a cutter, and it's 2 out in the way. And Schwarber fouls it away. 98 from Senga. That's where he's. 2-2 from Senga. And it's rolled over down to first. Alonso makes the flip. Side retired with help from Nimmo. Senga fashion for the Phillies in the 5th. And the first pitch popped up along the right field line. Alonso gives a look, but that's going to be back in the crowd. And he swings and misses over the forkball. Pops this one up in foul ground. Might be playable for Alonso, and he gets there to make the catch. It's interesting, but educated conjecture. Alec Bohm swings and misses at a fastball. Bounces a slider, and it's 1-1. Difficult start to his season last year, like so many of these Phillies. But he cleaned it up defensively.
But he's come into a nice player.
And he struck him out with a forkball. Well, that splitter has really given the Phillies. Here's Brandon Marsh with 2 out. What's interesting now for Senga, he's yet to do that. He's pitching on the 6th day this time around. And it could be that on Sunday, when the Mets might not do that, depending on how tonight goes and what kind of pitch count he has and how he comes his first time around on regular rest. There's a strike 3-1 to Marsh, who grounded out his first time up. And Marsh takes a strike. Cutter on the inside corner. He's getting on base more as a result. Didn't get that call, and he swings and misses. And Senga has his 5th strikeout. 6th inning, Cody Clemens has the only hit against Kodai Senga. An opposite field single in the 3rd. Senga's retired 15 of his first 16. Clemens starting his 18th game for the Phillies. They picked him up in a trade with Detroit last winter. Matt Vierloto in that deal. Important part of their bullpen. And Clemens swings and misses at a cutter in the middle of the zone. And it's 1-2 coming. And that just missed. I was just thinking with Clemens hitting 8th and Guthrie 9th. Mark Guthrie, Clemens' dad. And a swing and a miss. Got him with the forkball. That's 3 straight strikeouts and 6 times. That home run against another son. It's his first time up. And he pops one foul off to the right. 1-1. And Guthrie fouls back the fastball. 1-2. His last start, Senga threw 1-2 coming to Guthrie. And he fouls back that high splitter. 1-2 coming to the number 9 hitter Guthrie. And he struck him out with the forkball. The ghost fork. That's
right.
There's Bryson Stott up for the 3rd time. Senga's had a good fastball to left. Escobar in on the grass against Stott. And that's at the knees. A cutter for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Ooh.
And that forkball just missed.
I thought.
2-1 coming to Stott. And he lines one right into the glove of Escobar, playing it on the grass. And that retires the side. That's 11 in a row.
Excuse me. I'm never good at counting, Gary.
Trey Turner leads off. If you ask for a new baseball, they reset the pitch clock. The other one is saying that your pitch. And a half swing, and Turner went around on the cutter away, and it's 1-2. First base ump struck out 7 tonight. He skips that one in. 2-2. Well above what you would expect. And he drills this one to center field, chasing Nimmo back to the warning track, and Nimmo gets there again. Not as spectacular as his.
Spectacularly.
So now Castellanos would have delivered the first run of the game, but for
him.
There's a good forkball by Senga, and it's 1-1. And another one. Boy, he's getting a lot of swings and misses on that. 1-2 coming. And he lays off that one. They have swung at 16. Turner was retired. 2-2 to Castellanos. And he blew him away with a fastball after setting him up with all the. Kyle Schwarber in a 1-0 game. And Schwarber takes a big rip at a forkball, 0-1. And Schwarber can't catch up to the upstairs fastball. Sails that fastball high, 1-2. Struck him out! 9 strikeouts for Kodai.